presenting to you how I made a cost-effective way to make ocean water drinkable. As you know, in this world, there is less than 1% of fresh water left, which causes around 2 billion people to suffer and get things like hookworm or typhoid. That's why, in order to prevent this, I looked at the 3 things that are stopping us from drinking ocean water. That was salt, dirt, and microplastic. So I made a procedure that would extract all 3 of these things. I started from the removal of microplastic. Through my research, I got to know that if I were to add oil into the water, and then I would add this called magnetite, it would extract all of the microplastic. And then I add a magnet that would capture all of it and grab everything to itself. Now, as you can see through the photo, how the magnet has gotten everything attracted to itself, so I was able to get everything like the microplastic out. Now from this procedure, I went to the second procedure, which was the removal of dirt. For the removal of dirt, I used this. This is a plant drip irrigation kit. In this, I added water, and then through a strong force, it went down, and right here, I attached a piece of tissue here, so that when the water went down, the dirt would get captured. And then it would go down into a cup where I added another layer of tissue in case any dirt escaped. Now, what happens is that the water flow gets slower over time, so there is a valve right here which helps control the flow of water. Now, as you can see, I've captured the data of every 20 to 30 minutes how the water went down, and you can also see how the tissue has captured all the dirt through all the brown spots that you see on it. Now from this procedure, I was finally able to move on to the removal of salt. Now you might be thinking, why didn't I use distillation for the whole entire thing? However, it comes out to be that if we were to heat microplastic or dirt, it would cause pollution in our own house, which we do not want. So for this procedure, I used a container, and on top of it, I put another container that was slightly curved. That's a little bigger than the other one. So what I did was that, as you can see in the photo, when the water would boil up and heat up, it would go up, and then through the curve, it would go down and right into a cup, a glass, and you'd get purified water. There's another procedure you could use that can be used in areas where it's extremely hot, in which you take a plastic container, in the middle you place a cup. On the top you wrap it with plastic wrap really tightly, and in the middle you put a rock. So what happens is that when the water heats up through the sun, it goes up and down at the force and right into the cup, and here you again get purified water. So this is my data for the removal of salt, and as you can see in the image, that whitish dash on the container is the salt that's remained in the container after distillation. Now, from all these 3 processes combined together, I was able to make one whole process, as you can see right now. Now, as you can see in my data, I measured everything with ppm using this. It comes out to be that I started off with 621 ppm, really dangerous. And that's why, after doing all of this procedure, I came out to come with 0 ppm. In conclusion, I was able to get and extract everything out, and interestingly, it took only $35 to $40 to do this whole entire procedure. And I myself want to become a scientist when I grow up. I looked at the economy, and many people were dying and getting diseases due to this water. And if we are able to do this purification process in our own house, we will be able to prevent all of this and help many people out there. Thank you.